Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Danielle Viola, and I am an awakening and ascension guide, and I'm here to assist and support you on becoming your greatest version. And today we're going to talk about the 1111 portal. And I know that this portal energy is so palpable each and every year, but this year it is exceptionally strong. So let's talk about 4 ways that you can play in this powerful portal. And I say play because what we want to do is we want to raise our vibration when we're working with these energies. So I have my notes right here. So let's first talk, before we dive in, we're going to talk about the portal energy and what it is and what it means. So when we talk about a portal energy, what we're really talking about is this accentuated high state of energy that happens when we have double digits like the 1111 or the 99 and things of that nature. And what it is that everything in the universe is energy, vibration, and frequency. So what we want to understand is that when you have repeated numbers, what that is it's an accentuation. It's like a doubling up or a tripling up on those frequencies and on those energies. So portals work in a gateway. So the 1111 is, I believe it's on Saturday, just a couple of weeks from today. Today is Sunday. I think, like, I don't know, it's Sunday, but yesterday it would have been 2 weeks for the portal energy. So today's the 29th of October, almost Halloween. So let's talk about it. So what we have here is the 1111, and most of us already know that the 11 energy is a gateway. It's like a doorway, right? You want to think of the two legs of the one creating a doorway. And when we have the 1111, it amplifies that doorway, which invites us into a deeper state of ability to work with what are we walking into. So we also have with this on the 1111, if you take 1111, it breaks down to the number 4, and the number 4 is all about support. It's all about foundations, right? If you think about 4 legs of a table or of a chair. And this is really all about also accentuating the awareness around the 4 areas of your life, right? So spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. Okay, so this energy is also what we're working with in this portal. We also have, if you add up all the numbers, so 1111 of the year of 2023, we have the number 11 yet again that accentuates now with 3 11s. So we have the 11 from the day, 11 from the month, and 11 with all the digits combined, including the year, which gives us even more power to step into that portal and into the next highest expression of ourselves. We also have the number 7 to take into account, because the number 7 is the year. And this is what differentiates from all the other years, is that this year is 2 + 2 + 3, which equals 7. And 7 is the most powerful number in all of astrology. If you want to think, you can think of the 7 deadly sins, you can think of the 7 wonders of the world, right? The number 7 is a deeply spiritual number. It's a number of awakening. It's a number of ascension. And this frequency added into this portal allows us to dive even deeper into our truth and to step into that portal and into that gateway, yet again, allowing us to live as our very highest and greatest version. So this is really the year of the seeker and the philosopher. So we have an amplification of a doorway that's allowing you to go deeper into yourself, to seek the truth of yourself, to see where things are out of alignment for you, where things are not in their highest vibration, right? So it allows us, it gives us like oomph, wind under our wings in order for us to be able to get deeper into the truth of who we are so that we can make more changes in our life. This gateway allows us to go deeper into the subconscious, right? Because the subconscious is the root of all conscious action, right? So you want to take a look at the foundations that you have created in your life, what you have built in your life. And that's all based on your subconscious, right? The subconscious being the root of all conscious action. The conscious action is what you're actually creating in this realm. So this is an awesome opportunity to really go deep within yourself and to get clear on what you're creating, what's out of alignment, and what you can do to shift it. Okay. So this is about a year. The 1111 portal in this year is about inward focus. It's about allowing you to gather knowledge of yourself. And it's also a great opportunity to make space for you to create the new in your life. And we're also dealing with, of course, every year in the 1111, we're in the Scorpio energy. And the Scorpio energy is all about secrets, what's hidden, the unknown. So again, awesome opportunity to dive deep within yourself. One other thing that came through uniquely this year with the 1111 is that it's also a mirror energy, right? So we have an 11 and 11, and it's mirroring itself. So what had come through when I felt into that mirroring energy is that it's really allowing us to awaken to that part of us that has created what it's created. So we are able to, through the mirror, through the lens of the mirror, be able to see more clearly what it is that we're either doing that's in alignment or out of alignment. So through this mirror, you can more deeply get a sense of where's the chaos in my life, right? This is a good journal prompt to ask, what is the chaos in my life? Where's the distortion in my life? And to bring more consciousness, to expand your consciousness around that, because that's really what the ascension and the awakening is about. It's about the expansion of consciousness, which is the expansion of awareness. And so the question to ask yourself is, what can you do today to help yourself create the tomorrow that you know is in your highest trajectory timeline, in your highest alignment, in your highest expression? Okay. Where can you bring more harmony into your life? Like, what decisive decisions can you make today that will help you to bring more harmony? Okay. And how can you create the peace and the balance in your life that we all need, right, in order to lay solid foundations, in order to build and to grow? And I know that very personally. I lived in that space where I did not have peace and harmony in my immediate environment. And it was a struggle to try to create and build when there was chaos and distortion and disharmony and so on and so forth. And whether that's on an emotional, a mental, a spiritual, or a physical plane, it all affects us. So what adjustments can you make? Okay, so let's get now into the 4 powerful ways that you could play in this portal energy, okay? The first one is to take ownership. Number 1 is taking ownership of everything you've created, all your creations, right? Your life, the way you live, your lifestyle, the choices that you make every day that has created whatever it is that is playing out in your current reality. When we take ownership from those things and we stop blaming and stop victimizing ourselves by saying, because of this, or because of that, or because of him, or because of her, now I'm living this way and I don't like it, right? When we then stop doing that, what it is we take the power for ourselves. When we are blaming others and we're playing in the victim energy, we're literally giving our power away and saying, because you did that, now I have to wait for that to change. I have to wait for you to change, or for the situation outside of me to change before I could be better. And that's very debilitating, that energy. So what we need to do, and what we can do in order to shift that around and play in these portal energies on a higher level and a higher vibration that can allow us to deepen our foundation so that we can live the life that we know we are meant to live, or that we want to live, is to take that ownership. So you're literally taking that power back and you're bringing it in here and saying, I take full responsibility for where I am in my life, and for what is working in my life and what isn't working in my life. And now you have something to work with, right? Because now the ball is in your court. And now you have the ability to work and to manipulate and to make the shifts and make the changes without waiting for anyone or anything outside of you to change. It's a very, very powerful way that you could play in this portal energy. It's number 1. Number 2 is get still and raise your vibration in this portal energy. And just know that the portal itself is on the 1111, but we're always in a window. The window for me, when I feel it, some people say it's a week before and a week after. But for me, when I feel that the energies are most advantageous to work and play in this specific portal energy 4 days before and 4 days after. So 4 days before 11/11 to 4 days after you could play. Get still and raise your vibration. So what I mean by that is getting still is meditating, going out into nature, just sitting with yourself and say, doing some of the journal prompts that we discussed earlier, asking yourself the questions and the probing questions, but do it from a place of stillness. So if you have to meditate for a few minutes just to get your mind as still as possible, and then bring in the questions from that still 0 point place of clarity, and allow your intuitive self to not reach for the answers, but rather allow the answers to kind of filter through in whatever way is best for you, right? Some people get more of a clear cognizance, a clear knowing. Others might get, visions or images or colors or lights. Other people feel in the body, right? When you get still, that allows whatever is deep within you, within that subconscious, to then start to come to the surface so that it can be witnessed, seen, experienced, felt, and released, right? The idea is releasing when things come up, right? To work with it productively, ask yourself the questions, expand your conscious awareness around it. But when things come up, say emotions or memories come up, you might want to just allow, you do want to just allow those energies to just flow through you, okay? So that's stillness, okay? So that's number 2. So number 1 was taking ownership, and number 2 is getting still and raising your vibration. So let me talk a little bit about raising the vibration. Raising the vibration is in a sense, what you're doing is you're bringing love and compassion into the process, right? You want to bring forgiveness, love, and compassion for yourself and for others. Allow yourself to feel the pain and the pain of, say, of any regrets or things, that guilt or shame that may come out. You may want to write that out, right? So that you can channel it out of the body. The idea is you don't want to hold on to any of this. You want to process it with the idea and the intention of releasing. So releasing energy that you want to harness while playing in this, allowing yourself to be in free flow and not holding on. So the third one is go deep. You want to go deep when you're working and playing in this energy. And going deep can be going into a light state of trance, right? And allowing yourself to get so still and just letting go completely, and breathing, focusing on the breath and saying to yourself, I'm going deep, I'm going deep, I'm going deeper, I'm going deeper. That's one way that you can get really down into the subconscious realms to allow whatever is held there that's bringing about patterns of distortion that you're playing out in your life. Another way, the light trance meditation, you can also do intuitive writing, right? Where you just write and write and write and write and write without giving any preconceived notion to what it is, or no judgment, right? That's another way also raising the vibration in this portal. There's no judgment, okay? You want to be the witness to the best of your ability and stay in your heart and fill yourself with compassion and forgiveness for self and others. So we have number 1 is taking the ownership. Number 2 is getting still and raising the vibration. Number 3, going deep. You can also work with a facilitator to help you go deep. You might want to do some past life regression work or hypnosis work, or working with a channeled healer to help you to help you channel your higher self, get into that subconscious state. Okay. And the last one is ask and you shall receive. This is so, so important. And I use this every day, and it truly, truly does work. And I know Esther Hicks, she talks to this, the ask and you shall receive. That's the universe that we live in. So if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like things are too much, if there are issues going on in your life and you're not sure how to navigate it, and it's worrisome, bothersome, concerning, stressful, ask for assistance, ask for help, ask for ease and grace, right? How many times we forget to do that? Ask for help with whatever's going on in your personal life that you need, or professional life, or with your money, or with your home, or with your family, or your spouse, any of that. Ask for help, ask for support, ask for ease and grace, ask for your guides, angels, masters of the highest love, light, and vibration to come in and to assist and support you. so that you can navigate through these times with as much ease and grace, clearing as much karma as possible along the way, so that you can live in your highest vibration, in your highest alignment, so that you can live in your greatest version. So that's it. So just remember the 4 powerful ways to play. We want to play with high vibration: taking ownership, getting still, raising your vibration, going deep, and ask and you shall receive. So if you like this, please like and subscribe. Please share with anybody that you feel may benefit. Sending you much love today and in all ways. Much love. Bye-bye.